Okay, we made it to Elfheim. Spammed flee to get out of that cave after finding the crown. We've still got more of that cave to explore. Pumpkin has finally been healed of his COVID, Ebola, diarrhea, nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea with antidotes, of which I have bought many. And Kenzie and Sunny were revived, and I used our one meager phoenix down to revive Bastett. Alright, I think we're going to be spending a lot of money on supplies here.
Yep.
Alright, 2 phoenix downs, they're pretty expensive. I'll get more of those from grinding later. 20 potions. Like 5 high potions. Got a bunch of antidotes. Let's get some eye drops.
Do we have anything that...
Sorry?
I was going to say, is there anything to reverse paralysis?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
There's gold needles, I think, that do get rid of stone, like if you get turned to stone.
Okay.
Okay, and then there's Echo Grass, which cures silence, the inability to cast spells.
Okay.
And we're going to go to the inn, because we're, like, all basically dead cats walking.
Yeah.
Beauty.
Let's change up which one is going to be visible when we're walking now.
Okay, we've had Pumpkin visible for a while. Who do you want now?
Let's do Bastett. She's the second oldest.
Okay. So
I don't know Pumpkin and Bastett's actual ages. I just know that they are, if not already 15, they're pretty close to 15.
Well, we've got just over 1,000 gil. Do you want to go buy like one spell?
Sure.
All right, let's. There's Kira, the higher level of Cure. Diara, which is a stronger version of Dia, deals damage to undead. Null Blaze. Heal, restores a little HP to the entire party. You want to get that one?
Yeah, it's not a crowd control, but at least it'll fix us up a little bit.
Yeah, and we'll earn more money as we kill stuff. And we did find that broadsword as well. So let's go ahead and see what we got to sell. So when we first came here, we didn't have much to sell. I mean, we have some tents.
Well, we're going to be using those, aren't we?
We do. My point in bringing that up, so... Alright, sold a broadsword. I mean, we could sell this cottage for 1,000 and get another spell if you want. Or we could just go out and kill stuff.
Yeah, we're probably going to use the tents and the cottages, like...
Yeah, okay. Yeah. We'll hold on to it. Well, everybody's healed up. Against our better judgment, do we want to head back that way?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's another level down after that thing, but it did say that there was supposed to be 18 chests total.
And there was also that north stairwell on the first floor that we never took, too. So there might be more stuff that we need to find in there.
Yeah.
I honestly can't remember. It's been a while since I played the first Final Fantasy. So some of it I remember, but some of it is, you know, become a mystery to me because I haven't played it in so long.
Is there any way to get Sunny's HP a bit higher?
Just keep leveling her up. I mean, she is a black mage. They hit hard and they can give a lot of hits, but can't take a lot of hits. They're like that kid on the playground that like throws a rock at the back of your head and then you like chase after them with a thin stick and they're like, no! What did I ever do to you?
I'm still kind of curious why the game designers decided, thief, rogue character, blue hair, naturally.
Yeah, it'd be kind of nice if you had more, like, customization options for the characters, but it is the first Final Fantasy. I mean, this was all a pretty new concept.
Yeah, and I mean, the characters are... Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, at least all the characters are very androgynous, like you can roleplay anything you want in your head.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, our thief, Kenzie. I mean, Kenzie is a girl. I mean, that definitely looks like... The only one that, like, very distinctly looks male is the warrior, I think.
I don't know. I've seen some gym rats that can look like that regardless. And besides, high-heeled boots.
Fabulous. I make this shit look good. Those poison bubbles are starting to trigger me a little bit.
Just a bit.
I'm offended.
Kenzie is the most likely to eat something off the floor and make herself sick.
That is true. People can't say our little Let's Play project here isn't authentic to real life, then.
Didn't you have a roommate that accidentally poisoned Kenzie, or almost did?
Oh, gosh. You have to bring that up.
Sorry.
Alright, just to be safe. I didn't really use any magic, so I don't think I'm gonna waste a tent. I'll just use some potions.
Okay.
No, I had a roommate that I lived with years ago who, like, just did not pick up after himself. Also stole from me, too. That's a whole different story. To make it worse, he was stealing money from me when I was away at a training course for work, and the money was actually for charity. Charity donations I'd collected because my hometown was suffering a wildfire that caused a mass evacuation of like 80,000 plus people.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was... He would leave food and garbage and everything on the floor, and yeah, no, he was leaving like even weird things like Advil and Tylenol and stuff. And of course, you know, we had an apartment together, and I had my cat. I was like, can you not leave that stuff on the floor? Because my cat might eat it and could, you know, like get sick and die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Glad to not be in that situation anymore.
Yeah. I once had to stop Pumpkin from eating a pill. I was given a liquid capsule Tylenol, I think it was. It was like a very bright blue pill. And I hadn't taken it yet, and it was sitting beside my keyboard in case I felt like I would need it. And then Pumpkin decided to jump up on my desk, and oh, it's about the same size as a treat, never mind the fact that it's electric blue in color. So I had to like pry it back out of his mouth, but his teeth punctured it. And the liquid gel inside, if you've ever accidentally bitten down on one of those things, it causes his mouth to go numb.
Yeah.
So his poor tongue was sticking out of the side of his face for like an hour afterwards. Yeah, I had to like get a syringe and like wash his mouth out with water and give him a good scolding, and yeah.
Oh, it looks like there's only 3 doors on this floor to go through.
Mm-hmm.
And no other stairwells going down, so that's good.
The stairwells could be inside the rooms once you get through the doors.
Just had to point that out. But anyways, back to the whole thing about cats putting things in their mouths and all that. So, our old family cat named Frisk, who is no longer with us, and not as a result of the story I'm about to tell you. He lived to be 19 and a half years old. Almost hit 20. So, when I was, we'd had this cat since I was like 10. And, you know, pretty friendly cat and everything. And me being an asshole teenager, I was staying up late watching TV, everybody else is asleep. And I had those, you know, like those like Listerine style, they're like the little like,
oh no,
very thin, like they're almost like paper, and you put them on your tongue and they melt.
Yeah, the breath strips, I remember those.
Yeah. So I had some of those like Listerine breath strips, and you know, I popped like 1 or 2 of them on my tongue, and I'm like, these things are, you know, they're pretty strong, but they're pretty good. And Frisk comes over because he sees me, you know, putting something in my mouth, and he's like, oh, is that food? Can I have some? And I'm like, against my better judgment, being a stupid-ass teenager, I give him one, and he takes it in his mouth, and he kind of like gets it on his tongue, and he's like, you know, smacking his lips like...
Well, yeah, because those things just... Yeah, those things would dissolve and stick to your tongue. There's no getting them off.
Yeah, and I think it got like stuck to like the roof of his mouth.
Oh,
and then he kind of just wanders off, and I don't think much of it. And then like 5 minutes later, all I hear is... And I go over to him, and he's just foaming at the mouth. And I'm like, oh no, why did I think that was a good idea? Mind you, it's probably like 13, 14 when I did this. And so like I'm just like, I get some tissue and I'm just like, I'm so sorry, I'll never do something stupid like that again. Don't make promises you can't keep, but you know. It was it was one of those, well, he won't do that again situations.
Oh jeez.
Oh, look at all these zombies. Oh no, what's White Mage to do?
I cast fuck you!
Hold on, guys, the healer's got this one.
If you guys leave any. Jeez.
Da, 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 da. Bring in the sheep. Oh yeah.
Whee!
That's the power of prayer. Oh, we found more gil.
Money!
Money's always nice. Cash is king, they say.
There we go. Yeah, I've deliberately given Pumpkin something that was not good for him once. He was, believe it or not, Dustin, he used to be worse about asking for human food.
Okay.
And he was bad. Like, he used to get, like, I was living single at the time, so I'd frequently eat on the couch or sitting on the floor in front of the coffee table, so it would be very easy for him to get right in your face and look at your bowl at his own level. And I remember I had gotten takeout. I had burritos.
Yeah. Sorry, our guys are just getting paralyzed to crap here.
Oh no.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Sorry, I hope they pull through here. But anyway, I had a burrito and Pumpkin kept trying to, like, take bites out of it as it was still in my hand. So I deliberately doused the burrito with a lot of hot sauce. And you know me, I can handle some pretty hot stuff. Like, this wasn't just the hot stuff from the store. I had my own.
Ooh.
And then I deliberately...
we're monsters by the end of this series.
Oh, jeez. Well, I held out the burrito so that Pumpkin could think, oh, okay, fine, I can take a bite. And then he got hot sauce on his lips and on his nose, and yeah, he ran off crying after that. I followed him and cleaned his face off, but he was fixed after that. He did not want anything more to do with the food on my plate. And to this day, if he's getting bad, all I have to do is, like, open a bottle of hot sauce so that he can smell it from the table and he will leave me alone.
That is also a, well, he won't do that again scenario.
It works on human male fiancés as well, by the way.
I'm sure it does.
Dustin did not want any more of the butter chicken leftovers.
Oh gosh. I just used that heal spell. It doesn't heal a lot, but I mean, hey, it's not bad being able to top up everybody's health a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yay. Gargoyles are dead. Potion. And more gil. Okay, so there wasn't anything like story related down here. It was just like extra credit loot.
Okay.
So now what we can do is, because we're going to pass by the exit from the cave, we'll pop out, use a tent quick, and then we'll just come right back in.
Alrighty.
We're making progress. And now that we have all those antidotes to use, we're not getting hopelessly poisoned like we did last time.
Mm-hmm. I'm just reminded of, like, a little meme voice whenever Sunny the Black Mage, like, tiny little HP of 82 and is using a rusty dagger on things, like, oh, it's so adorable. Oh, shit, it's packing heat.
Just jumps on its back, just like, nah, just stab, stab, stab. That's not fair. You're only allowed to attack once per turn. Stab, stab, stab.
Sunny is merciless. She will find places to attack your feet. She will jump on you when you're going to bed. Yup.
Oh, more undead. Lord, please smite these zombies with the power of searing light.
Do you get even higher levels of Dia?
Yeah, there's Diara back in Elfheim. We just didn't have enough gil to get it.
Oh, I forgot about that. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this one's strong enough to take out a horde without needing a second round, so for now.
We're not going to get all of our magic points back using a tent, so let's save a few here. We'll just take these guys out the old-fashioned way.
Okay.
Friggin' zombies. Sunny knifed that one and killed it, Walking Dead style. Plunge a knife into their face. And then fall on top of them and look exhausted. Yeah, we're only getting like a few magic points back because Bastet's for level 1, max of 7. We only have 3. That's why I didn't want to use up that last Dia spell there.
Right. Now, sorry, that time just above our gill, is that supposed to be the time in-game, or have we been playing for 3 hours?
3 hours, 13 minutes. That's our playtime.
Total?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So you can look at it and be like, oh, wow. Wow. I've been playing that long, huh?
Don't
That's
look
okay.
at how long I've... Do not look at how long I've played Skyrim. Or Stardew.
Oh gosh, my Final Fantasy XI, they actually have like a playtime thing. Oh, Kenzie got blinded. They actually have a playtime thing, and occasionally I accidentally click it, and I'm just like, oh no. Oh no. I mean, to be fair, sometimes I just leave the game on and go to sleep. Oh, blind doesn't last after battle. That's nice.
It's nice.
That's good. That makes me less inclined to buy eye drops. But, yeah, no. Sometimes I leave the game just, you know, away from keyboard, forget to log out, whatever. But, yeah, you just look at it, you see the playtime, and you're just like, oh no. Oh no. My mother would have things to say about that. Oh, these guys can do paralysis as well, just by clawing you.
Ah, shit.
At least these actual, like, green zombies are weak as hell, though. Like, even Bastet and Sunny are one-shotting them. Alright, time to go back into Scaryville.
How many antidotes do we have now?
We haven't really had to use any. We're at 20.
We're still at 20. Okay.
Yeah, we haven't really had to use any. We don't have, well, we have 5 high potions, so we're doing okay. We're definitely a lot more prepared than we were before.
However, we've already opened a lot of these chests, so we're not going to find anything new.
Yeah, we're just going to go straight southeast and go straight for the stairwell. And our characters have gotten a bit stronger, so we've got that going for us. Damn it! I was hoping we'd kill a couple of those guys, but no dice. Uh-oh. Pumpkin's got the grumbly tummy poopy surprise again. There we go. But hey, we came prepared. Pep goes better. Pepto-Bismol. Pepto-Bismol prevents you from shitting your pants. Pepto. Because diarrhea in caves is harmful.
Sorry, I was just kind of like, I had like 3 grains of shot.
You're just thinking of Pumpkin just running off like, oh guys, I'll be right back. Oh no, nobody look.
Pumpkin has struggled with bladder infection, so he does sometimes wet himself if he gets upset enough.
He's been pretty good with all the visits he goes to at the vet, medication and stuff.
Yeah, he's doing much... Like, he's had some periods of his life where he was quite ill, but he's been doing good.
So, I think we were down... We were down at these levels of caves in the middle. So we're going to skip past all the top level ones there. If we can get back to the really important one with the statues and start from there, then we can pick up where we left off. We're already doing a lot better.
Well, like, we didn't level up. Oh, I was just about to say, okay, now we did level up, so there's that.
Oh my gosh, little Sunny has over 100 health. I'm so proud.
Holy crap.
Finally hit her growth spurt.
I'm just so used to my family cats being just naturally big boned creatures that when I met Kenzie, I was like, is she done growing? Is she okay? And then we got Sunny, and it was like, apparently this is the norm, and I just happen to cultivate very big cats.
It was so funny when we rescued Sunny. We'll have to share that story at some point in the series, too.
Mm-hmm.
When we rescued Sunny, because she was so tiny, and I was so nervous about introducing her to Pumpkin, just because Pumpkin's so big and, can kind of play a little rough. But
Pumpkin's 12 pounds.
Yeah.
He does not mess around.
But, Sunny, our little black mage, and then Pumpkin, our big chunker of a warrior, they got along great, and Pumpkin absolutely adores her. And it's Kenzie, our thief, and Bastett, our white mage, that are like, I can't stand you.
Kenzie liked Sunny when they first met, but then Sunny just chewed on Kenzie's tail far too often, and Kenzie changed her mind and cannot be convinced otherwise.
Yeah. You're annoying. I used to be the annoying one, but now you're the annoying one. Well, I think we're doing a lot better this time around.
Yes, for sure.
I mean, everybody's still, conscious. That's a start. Nobody's poisoned.
And I mean, it's always going to be a bit of a luck of the draw. We were just always getting hit by poison attacks, so...
Oh, we got a potion. I think we were coming from the left before. So we've come down the other way this time. I just kind of had to get my bearings again. Oh, there we go. We've got 2 Phoenix down, so we can get Sunny back up.
Okay.
We can rebuild her. We have the technology, but I don't want to spend a lot of gil. We're going to wait till after the fight, though, just so she don't get KO'd again.
Right, because they are always revived with only 1 HP.
Yeah.
Is that pretty normal for Final Fantasy?
Yeah, Phoenix Downs. There's also, the spell, Life or Raise, or depending which version you're playing, where you can basically use a spell to revive your characters. How it usually works in a lot of the Final Fantasies, Phoenix Down isn't going to do much, but later on you'll get, more powerful spells, like Raise 2 or Arise or whatever they call it in that version of the game. And that ends up being, reviving someone with more health or full health or whatever the case may be.
Okay.
Yeah, different games have different translations or different content and such. It depends which one you're playing. Oh, got some more gil.
Money!
So that was the chest that we stopped at. So we've still got... Oh, there's another important one down in the southwest. Looks important. And another one in the southeast. And then there's one lonely little one in that room.
And then there's one with 3 statues just to make you feel suspicious, but nothing actually in there. Okay.
Yeah. That's where it kind of helps having that mini-map. Like I said, the older versions of this game did not have that. That's a pixel remaster thing. But because it's a Steam game, there are Steam trophies. And each game, it's one of the trophies, of course, is, find all the treasure chests. Find all the hidden items, that kind of thing. So they give you the map to kind of help out with collecting all those.
Okay.
Good job, team. Pumpkin's getting chunkier with every level up. That was a much better run out of the cave than last time. At least our entire adventuring party is very much alive.
Oh yeah, I mean, if we didn't stock up on antidotes, we would have done worse, but yeah.
Oh yeah, we went through almost half of our antidote supply in there, mostly on Pumpkin.
Alright, let's switch up who's in front again. Or at least visible while we're walking.
Who do you want to do now?
Oh, let's do Kenzie next.
Okay, there we go. Oh, we've got
blue hair.
We've got quite a bit of gil. Do we want to go buy some more spells?
Sure.
Okay. So the level 3 ones go for 1,000 a pop. Can only have 3 for each level. So we've already got heal. Personally, I'd like to get Cura and Diara, I think. Null Blaze would be nice, but Null Blaze is pretty situational. So, what do you figure? Cura and Diara?
Yep.
Okay. Better healing spell for one ally. And of course, fry those undead in holy fire. Fira deals... So these are the crowd control spells.
Okay.
Deals fire damage to all enemies.
Ooh.
We were talking about Sunny being... How funny/terrifying it would be to have Sunny being a little pyro. So Fira and Thundara for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then do we... I don't feel like we'd be using that lowers evasion of all enemies. Want to go with hold?
Yeah.
Paralyzes... I'm not even sure if we'll use that one much, but... There we go. So now we've got level 3 spells.
Mm-hmm.
Of which Sunny and Bastett each have 5 magic points for those, so... Good to have. Now, if we wanted to, we could start getting some... I mean, we've still got 6,002 gil. Ooh, Poisona cures poison. That would have been helpful a little while ago.
Yeah.
Fear drives all enemies away in terror. So it's like the opposite of running away.
Mm-hmm.
Vox cures silence. Null Frost. I think Poisona and Vox for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of obvious choices, but yeah.
Yeah. Let's just go with Poisona for now. And then we can go see what they have for Sunny.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking they might have Blizzara, which would be another crowd control spell. Yeah, there it is. Confused causes enemies to turn on each other. Haste doubles one ally's number of attacks. Sleepera puts one enemy to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Blizzara?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it. Excellent. And then we've got a little bit of gil left over that we can go spend at the item shop. Won't be able to buy much, but... Actually, you know what we can buy?
What?
More antidotes.
Yeah.
And potions.
Always more potions.
We have 2 gil to our name.
Money well spent.
Tax-free savings account? What's that?